Been so long since I did this, I forgot how to do it. Hey guys, anybody out there? We got a guest. Let's see. Hey, we got old Cool Whip. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. How do I do that? Cool Whip. I know who you are. Okay, there's got to be a way. Add. There we go. There, I can hear you.
You can hear me now?
Yeah, there you are.
I gotta get myself in the right spot here.
Yeah, you can see I'm in the right spot. I just found a chair and sat down.
Turn my light on. I'm in the dark house,
Yeah, I'm outside. It's a balmy 46 degrees. Yeah.
Wow, it's supposed to be 70 something here today, but we're supposed to get some rain here in probably next hour or so, and it's going to cool down for a couple of days and warm back up. It was 75 all weekend.
Yeah, you guys got our beautiful weather. Yeah. It's been freezing here. This morning I got up and my hose was froze. So yeah, I ain't got many more days of doing what I'm doing. So all that's gonna come out on a video quite a ways down the road. So right now I'm on YouTube, so they don't need to know what I'm doing.
Right. Yeah,
they can find out later. I got lots of shit I'm doing.
We was camping, and today, we packed up and moved out and went ahead and winterized the camper, before we left.
Yeah, we did that. Yeah.
All that's done. And
looks like we got two people watching us. I don't usually do this on the dang phone.
That's what I'm doing, is on the phone.
All right, well, I don't need that. I guess there's just me and you. Three people are watching. Anyway, yeah, we winterized ours about a week ago, and yesterday it got up to 60, I think, yesterday. So we hurried up and washed the old RV down, scrubbed her down, and
right.
So I'm going to park it. I got a part coming for it Friday. Yeah, next Friday. Put that on there, make a video of it. I found out that this thing don't have no trailer brakes on it. It's got the 7 plug, but there's no controller. So I'm going to show everybody how to put a controller in this thing, which wasn't that hard, really, or hopefully. I haven't done it yet. So. Pardon?
For the electric brakes?
Yeah. Because if you tow anything anything over 2,500, you're supposed to have brakes on it. So,
right.
It's just get that done. Then we got a brand new cover in the box. I got to figure out how I'm going to crawl up on top of there and drop a cover over it.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, I could do it on I had a cover for one of my RVs, but I was 10 years younger then.
Right.
Yeah. So, looks like you guys had a good time there at Hog Rock. Yeah.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, let's see. I got to make sure I keep my time right because Vicky, Highway Vixen, is supposed to be doing a live this evening. I'm going to have to double check to see what time that is. I think it's 7:30, but I could be wrong. And that Darren's Harley vlogs. I don't know if you might have seen him maybe.
I seen him on there with you, and I tried to join, and it wouldn't let me join.
Yeah, they're supposed to be doing one, and I told him, because me and Darren did one last Sunday, and and then he said, she was on there, and I told her I'd just be in the comments, but it sounds to me like she was going to have me on there also. So I don't know. I'll just see.
You're the man. I told you out there in churches. I passed my hat on off to you. You're the man now.
I'm using my Cool Whip name quite often here. A lot of my pages, I had to rename redo all my pages last week because the Vimeo kicked me off because of hog
Yeah,
rock.
they did me too. They did me too. It's something about I didn't want to pay. I don't know.
Well, I was paying the $12 version, but I would kind of like come and go with that, because you're only allowed to like upload like I think for free is only 500 megabytes or something, and then once you get to that, you pay.
And that don't take long.
And then it goes to 5 gig, which again, yes, it doesn't take long. So I would go ahead and pay my $12. Usually it's around rally time, and I upload a bunch of stuff there, for Patreon. And no sooner I get everything uploaded, I cancel, the subscription. So, which I was still doing that, and I uploaded some hog rock stuff, some stuff that I probably really should not put on there, but it was my really.
I seen some of that stuff. Oh my God, STD.
Yeah, you seen it? Well, see, yeah, their terms of use said no pornography, so I guess they considered that pornography.
You think?
Which I guess it would be,
Is that a shock to you? Was that a shock to you that would?
No, that's not a shock to me. But it was just like, well,
give it a try.
Yeah. Well, anyway, they terminated the entire account, and I contacted them. They said they can't. Once they terminated the account, they can't, open it back up. So all of the videos that I ever uploaded on Vimeo was gone.
Oh, no kidding.
With the except because, well, I mean, I had them backed up, on my own, on my hard drives, but it's all that work that done over the last couple of years in the video wise was on the Vimeo and linked to the Patreon.
Yeah.
So the only thing that was saved was all the pictures, because you can upload those directly to Patreon. You got to have an upload platform to link it to a video to Patreon. So I spent last Saturday 13 hours uploading every video that I ever put on Vimeo. And well, I had to make a new account.
Yeah.
So, I used a new email, new username, and everything. And but you can only upload so much, right? So I had all this stuff, and I think I went to like the first platform, which was like the $12. Well, guess what? I have way more than that. So then I said, well, you know what? It says right there that 30 days free trial for the Pro, which is 20 gig. But also the Pro version of that, it is $20 a month. The Pro version is where you can actually have video on demand. And I remember that when we were all out there in Alzada this year, I was talking to Prime Cut Pro. That's the channel. The guy's name is actually Kelly, and he told me that I should start up the video on demand. And yes, you got to pay for it, but he says people buy it, and it will pay for itself.
I lost you. I hit the wrong button.
Well, you had me up there by myself.
Yeah. I got a message from
repeat everything. Did you hear anything?
I heard you had to download everything back on there and start a new account. But I had a message, and I went to try to find where the messages are, because I'm not used to the phone. And the next thing you know, I had to go out and then rejoin my own thing. I'm not answering, guys. If you want to talk to me, I don't know how to work this thing. Hang on, I got a guest. Oh, it's just you.
It's different.
It's you. It's still you.
It's still me. Yeah. It's different on the phone.
Yeah,
But
yeah. Lorna. Oh, I think she's watching us on there. Spanky's old lady. Somebody. She
okay.
said hi, and she said, "Don't you talk to people when you're online?" No, not when I'm using the phone. No.
Wow.
So anyway, you got all that downloaded and a new name, and what your new name is? Cool Whip.
Cool Whip.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's uh, the Vimeo. Let's see, I got to think about this. Vimeo. No, the Vimeo is the Vimeo is under Cool Whip. It was
Mm-hmm.
Charley one forever, but I had to change it because of the issue.
Yeah.
But it's anything that's associated with the Vimeo itself, and any
Mm-hmm.
of the video hands that I put on there is all Cool Whip.
Hey, you see what? Can you see that? I don't want to hit a button. I'm afraid of losing you. Anyway, Mr. McStash just jumped on here and said, "Cool Whip never missed a beat." I guess you just kept on talking and I was gone.
I was. I know. See, I know there's a setting on there where you can just put me up,
Yeah.
and then you
Well,
can. I thought, well, that's what he did because I was talking so much. He just put me up there so everybody could see my big face.
yeah, let's go with that. We'll go with that.
So he knows
Yeah,
what he's doing back
I'd like to. Have you ever met Mr. McStash?
here. No, I don't think so. I think
He's a friend. He's a friend of Mr. G's. I've never
was
met
he
him
on one of our
before.
videos once?
Pardon?
Was he on one of our lives once?
I don't know if he was or not. Mr. McStash, if you can hear us, have you ever been on our live? We'll see if you can't see. Can you see any of the comments? Yeah,
No comments on my phone.
yeah, me neither. I don't. Maybe if I turned it sideways, I'm afraid to touch anything.
I don't think it,
Oh, there. Oh, you're skinnier. You lost weight.
well, I flipped my phone.
Yeah.
Chat.
You know, after I got that COVID.
Yeah, I can pull them up. Yeah, go ahead.
All right, there you go. There's oh, maybe that's the reason why. Yeah, he says he doesn't think he's been on one. I wonder if he wants to be on this one.
I'm a Cincinnati fan. Yep. Says he can't be bad. He's a Cincinnati fan. You
Well,
like all?
I don't know how to share this channel without hitting buttons on the damn phone. I'm just sitting outside trying to keep the cats off my concrete.
Better. You be sitting out there all day trying to get them, waiting for that concrete to harden up to.
Yeah. Well, I couldn't believe it. Squirrels, cats. Hank got it he got it once. They just want to go play in the flipping concrete.
It always happens that way. You have little footprints all over the place.
Oh yeah. Back at my other home when I lived in Twin, I poured a big old pad out in front of my house for a driveway,
Yeah.
and some asshole just drove right up in it on purpose. I didn't have cameras back then.
Right.
All right, I'd have looked that boy up. But anyway, yeah. So we got, I think, it looks like if the weather stays what the weatherman says, we got 2 more days of nice, and then the highs are going to be 40s, and on down.
Well, that can all sail up north and pass me up because we don't want that here. It's actually supposed to be in the 70s halfway through the week, this coming week, and into the weekend, and actually have another nice weekend, and might actually go ride.
Yeah. I haven't put my bike up yet, but Vicky told me 70 was, if it ain't 70, she ain't going. So
Right.
I don't think she's riding anymore this year.
Right. Yeah. Well, I mean, I could have rode all weekend, but we were camping, and it's supposed to be 70 next Saturday. We'll wait and see how the weather holds out. I might be riding again.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really don't put my motorcycle up here until Thanksgiving.
Yeah. I don't really ever put mine up. It's in the garage, and I'll fire it up once a month anyway, just to warm it up, get the oil going.
Well, I do that.
It never does get freezing in there anyway.
Yeah, I mean, if I have a between 50 and 60 degree day, I'll fire it up and take it, for about 10-15 minute ride, around the area here just to get things flowing.
Hey, RAThbun, if you want to jump on here with us, go for it. If you can figure out how. We're both on our phones, and I don't know how to invite anybody.
What's up, Rat? Well, let me see.
We got the Jersey boy.
No
you
map.
Guys are on my map. Let me show you my map. I don't know if I can do it because I got to point the camera the other way. I'm going to try to show you. You guys are on it. It just hasn't. That video hadn't came out yet. You sent me your addresses, and let's see. Where's the map? There it is. Can you see the map? Jersey, right there. You are. You're there. Can you see the? Can you see that? Can you see that? Cool Whip.
Barely.
Yeah. Anyway, I got all you guys' names on there. Even Cool Whip down here in Cincinnati. But that video come out, and I'll show you all that map there. You guys, a lot of them sent me their address, and I just stuck them up on the wall there. So I know who to bother if I ever go, traveling and I need a place to stay and a free meal.
There you
or at least
you should just make a road trip. Sorry, I keep switching the camera like that. I can actually put it down if I hold it like this. When you go to do your, I guess in the spring, whenever adventure you're planning on doing there, is just cut across there to Milwaukee and hit that museum.
Well, we were sure looking at that because we looked at the route. Where was Vicky was wanting to see something, and I said, well, hell, we're out there. But it was quite spendy to go all the way over to the East Coast and visit all you guys and go up through Cincinnati and then up in Milwaukee and see them guys up there. It's going to cost a little bit of money for fuel. We'll just have to see what happens. I'm going to ask a question out there and see if any of these guys watching wants to. You're an hour. Oh, Mr. McStash is an hour and a half north of you. In Cincinnati, I guess. But anyway, I'm going to. Hell, I forgot what I was even talking about. I was going to ask everybody out there what they think about this 25 days of diesel fuel left. Anybody believe that? You think it's real? You think it's not? I don't know. I just see all this shit saying it is, and then a lot of people saying it ain't. I'll tell you, if we run out of diesel fuel in 25 days, America's hurting. You better have your beer already because you ain't gonna be able to go pick any up anywhere.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've never owned anything diesel, but it's obviously not a good thing. That's this country runs on our truckers. They ain't got no fuel. It's going to be a bad deal.
Yeah. Well, everything runs on fuel. There ain't a tractor out here pulling a plow that don't run on fuel.
Right.
Diesel. Home heating diesel. I guess they're up in New Jersey area. Let's see. We got Nomad IHC. You're from New Jersey. Are they rationing your heating oil? That's what the news is saying. I believe the guys on here way more than I believe the guys on the news. That's for sure. But that's what was on the news, that they're rationing heating oil. Heating oil is more or less diesel.
And that's where you hearing that's happening?
I heard it was up in the New Jersey area, and that's where this guy's from. But
first I've heard of it.
But yeah,
Jersey. So
Oh, we watch way too much news. Way too much news.
Honestly, I don't hardly watch any TV. I'm usually, I probably watch a lot of YouTube. I don't really do a lot of stuff. I don't watch, except for football. That's about it.
Oh my God, you watch football?
I know you. I know. But listen, that's the only team that I watch right there. That's it. I actually
I don't even go to my own high school team.
Yeah, I don't watch any other team if it's on TV. I don't watch them. Just the Bengals. That's it.
I even quit watching NASCAR when they started getting weird on NASCAR, and old Bubba was throwing his fit. But I started watching it again, and because I need a nap sometimes, and that'll put me to sleep every time.
Just a left and another left.
Yeah, then a left. The next thing you know, I'm out. Mr. McStash, give me a town and I'll put your name on there on my map. If you're still on here watching this, we only got 4 people watching this, but
we got our favorites. They always tune in.
Yeah, the ones that are bored sitting at home.
Well, we got a comment. Let's see.
Do I know Bubba and
Larson? I don't know who that is.
Yeah. Did I see? Yeah. I hear old Bubba got fined. They're getting ready to fine him $1 million, and he only makes 2 million a year. So he's probably got his old butt puckered over that. I mean, that's half your wages. But that was ridiculous. Did you see that, Cool Whip?
I don't know what is that.
It's Bubba and Larson. They were on the what is it? NASCAR, and they were racing. And Larson, they're going in circles. What else do they do? And this Larson got up close to Bubba, didn't hit him. Oh, there you are. He didn't hit him, but he got up close to him, and it scared Bubba. Bubba ran into the wall a little bit, so then he ran into Larson, bumped him a little bit, but it pissed old Bubba off. Larson went all the way down the track and was trying to pass other people, and Bubba got mad and just went over him and pitted him, just hit him in the back and twisted him around and wrecked both of their chances of winning anything. Plus, somebody else got put out too, and to me, that was attempted murder. He was trying at 200 miles an hour, and you hit somebody on purpose. Well, they suspended him for 1 game, and I heard they were going to fine him, and I think they should kick him all the way out because he was, he'd been nothing but trouble. Even his car owner, I think the owner is one of them basketball players, and I guess he was a little upset about it too.
Yeah.
Oh, Grover. Can't really read it. Grover.
I got a bunch of locals on here close to me.
Oh yeah, bunch of people.
We had McStash. He's an hour and a half north, and then we've got Grover Geyer.
That's how
Columbus.
Okay.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, these guys are all in my neck of the woods here.
We all ought to get together and have a fireball for me.
Fireball?
Yeah. Hey, I invented a new drink. I call it Dr. Fire.
Dr. Fire?
Yeah. Tastes pretty good too. You take a couple shots, of the fireball. You got to take a couple shots of that.
Right.
Put that in a glass of ice. Then you top it off with Dr. Pepper.
I knew you was going to say that. How is it?
It's good. I've had to quit. I was going to tell you this. I've had to quit all alcohol, all sugar, because after I had that COVID, I started gaining weight like bad. I gained 10 pounds. Just boom, boom, boom. So I'm trying to get her down there again. Yeah, Michael Jordan was the team owner, I think. Rat Pink, you got to try that Dr. Fire. That's good stuff.
I just bought a bunch of about 2 weeks ago, and I made 3 videos over the weekend while I was camping.
Did you?
Put some back for Gunner. So
Oh yeah.
once I probably get a 6-pack, I'll ship him off a few.
Yeah. Let's see. Mr. McStash lives in Lock. Man, I have such a glare out here. What's that say?
We are having a motorcycle meetup in Athens.
No, it's up above.
And then I will what's that now? 45 miles north of Columbus?
Well, he's got one that says he lives in Lockburn, just south of Columbus.
Just south of Columbus, north of Circleville.
Yeah, what was the name of the town? I can't make it out.
Lockbourne.
Lockbourne. Okay. I'll put that in my notes, and we'll stick you up there.
And it's $5.60 a gallon for diesel, wherever Nomad is.
Yeah, man, that's. I'm glad I ain't driving truck. Vicky told me we should go fill my truck up if they're going to have a shortage, and I said, man, I can't afford that. Fill my truck up if I use my auxiliary tank too. That's 100 gallons. That's almost $600, $560 there.
Yeah.
Oh, we got Lone Star on there.
Is Lone Star? What's up, yeah. Lone Star? If
you guys don't know Lone Star, check him out. He's riding for MS. Is that it?
No.
No, diabetes. Is that right?
Riding for the cure.
Yeah. Yeah. Go check his channel out there, guys.
Lone Star Rider TV. Is it
Yeah.
.tv? Lone Star Rider on the YouTube also. Him and Dave's Crazy Trailer are getting ready to do the 48. They're going to ride the 40. I'm sorry, is it 54 or what is it?
48 states.
Is it 54?
Well, we only got 48 states. How's he going to do
it? You don't get it, do you?
Apparently not.
I know it's 48.
Okay.
But apparently there's somebody just here the last day or so said we had 54 states. I can't remember who it was.
Probably one of them Jet Center. What are they? Generation G's?
Yeah, he's Generation
Z.
What is
it?
What
a dumb bunch of bunnies we got there.
FU 46. Let's see. Bull riding. When I can find it on TV, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I like bull riding.
You didn't hear that though, did you? I guess Biden was on there. I don't know. I don't even know what the conversation was about, but apparently he thought there was 54 states.
Biden? The leader of the free world?
That's why I said 50. Wait a minute, 54, right? I was just
that guy, man. I had people. I have friends in other countries, and back in when Obama was in power, they were talking to me. Said, I don't want to offend you, but we think we pretty think he's an idiot. and I can imagine what the foreign countries think of this leader. I mean, Bubba babbling and every time he says something, they got to come back on later and say, well, he didn't mean that. he meant he was counting Puerto Rico probably and what other territory do we have? That's what he was probably counting. That's what they would say. God, what an idiot.
He must have been reading that teleprompter. 48 and 48, yeah. Oh, so are you going to do it in 48 days?
Yeah, that's what they say. I'll tell you what.
Faster than
they
that.
ain't going to have much time to stay in any one place. That's for sure.
And Nomad said you can now get your CCW in New Jersey.
Wow.
Right, the hell froze over.
I think
New Jersey, we can now get our CCW permit. Thank you. Well, that's great because I know Ohio's finally catching up. We don't even need the permit no more. They finally got their head screwed on straight. When we first were allowed to have a CCW, you not only did you have to have it to carry it concealed, that if you got pulled over by a police officer, that you in Ohio anyway, in Ohio you had to tell them first thing if they come up to your window, you had to tell them that you had a firearm and you had a CCW, and if you did not do that, they can arrest you right there on the spot and give you a first-degree misdemeanor, and suspend your permit. But finally, I think it was back here in June or July, they finally we don't need to permit no more, number one, and number two, we don't have to tell them nothing. We can have it on us, and we don't have to do nothing. So
I've had my permit. I bought the permit, and I'm good in I was good in every state except for Oregon, California, and I think them two states and a couple out east.
Illinois.
Yeah, but the thing was, well, I had to take the course, which was no big deal. And they told us right in the course, they say, when you get pulled over, you put your hands on the dash or on the steering wheel.
Yep.
We're in plain sight. You tell the officer right off the bat, you do have a weapon and you do have a permit. That's just for both of you safety. It really is a smart thing to do. Apparently you don't have to do it in your state. I don't think you have to do it in mine, but I don't want to get shot by some gun happy little cop.
Well, yeah, I renewed my CCW because it's valid in a lot of states. A lot. That means if I go through Indiana, Illinois is not it, but like Iowa, and then it's like South Dakota, North Dakota, all those places, like go to Sturgis, stuff like that, all the way to Florida. Like when I go to Florida for Daytona, what is that? Kentucky, Tennessee, Georgia, all those states down through there. It's all I can feel because I have the permit.
Yeah.
That's the advantage of having a permit and continue getting the permit because I travel, so I can take a. If you got
the permit, you're pretty good in every the states that will recognize it. I mean, there's lots of states you don't need a permit. You can carry it anyway. But the thing is, you got to go through another state to get to that one. And it's
True.
like when we went, we went to Oregon. We just got back. I didn't take a gun with me because I know how strict they are, and I felt naked all the time I was out there. I ain't doing it again. I'm carrying a gun because there's some flipping weirdos in Oregon. I'll tell you that right now. Not everybody, not all of you.
Yeah, that's right.
Don't quit watching me.
Mixed dad. Right. Yeah, I don't know exactly how many it is. It's quite a few. I'd say, gosh, I don't even really know. 45 out of the 50 states.
Mm-hmm. That's Mr. McStache. What did he say?
He said a lot of the states are. Let me read it. Lots of people reciprocate with Ohio CCW. So it's like, this is like Kentucky and Indiana. And for me around here, I could go to those states being I'm not a resident and conceal carry with my permit because they recognize it.
Yeah, I don't think you even need one in this state anymore, but I keep renewing it because I don't want them screwing with me. Going down the road, they say you can't get permits, and then you grandfathered in or whatever. Keep it, you got it, keep it.
Yeah, Senior, I was wondering when that next rally was there, Lone Star. I guess is that this coming weekend? Let's see. It says next weekend. Next weekend.
You're on my map there, Lone Star. I got your name up there.
But you know, when I carry anyway, because I do kind of carry conceal, but I don't, you know, my belly runs over top my belt, so it's really hard for me to, I guess some people carry it inside the waistband, as you would say, but it's really hard for me to carry it that way for just me. But so I carry it on the outside, and I just keep my shirt over top of it. But you know, whether or not it pops out or not, I don't really care.
Yeah, I got. What do you carry?
Me, I carry a Smith & Wesson Shield 9mm.
Yeah, I got a Ruger 9 that I can carry, open carry. It's hard to conceal something that big. So I got myself a 380 Ruger, and then I had a custom holster made that's sideways. So you pull it out this way. So I carry it on my left side so I can grab it with my right side to get it, you know, cross draw, I guess you would call it. And it works pretty good. You can't hardly see it there.
Yeah.
Because the thing about when I took my course, probably some other guys got something to say about that too. When I took the course, they said, if you open carry, you're the first target. Somebody comes in, they see you're the weapon, you're the first target.
Yeah, that's probably, yeah.
Yeah, so you want to be not open carry.
Yeah, I mean, I don't necessarily, I don't consider what I do open carry. It's just kind of,
yeah,
it's there.
Well, it isn't. If your shirt's hanging over it. Back in the day, I had a friend he worked for the government, and he had a shotgun in the back of his car, which he used. His job was to scare off birds out of fields they weren't supposed to be there. He had big things that would make big booms, and he had a big gun, and the blanket fell over the back of it, and he was a government employee. He still got in trouble, lost his job, all kinds of shit, because they said, well, you've got a concealed carry. So we've came a long ways from there. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, it's getting. We're trying to get better with it. I remember when I was little, my grandpa used to carry his rifle and his shotgun on the back of his truck window, his pickup truck. He had the little rack air going across the back of his window, and he have them sitting on them.
Oh yeah, we always when we were kids, everybody went to school. You had your hunting guns in the back.
Yeah.
We had no mass shootings back then because everybody had a gun.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I can read this one. Mr. McStash said he had a buddy that works for the police department, and it says that if you do it right, nobody knows you got a gun, and that's the way you want it. You don't want nobody to know you got a gun until you put a bullet in their head, and you don't want to do that unless you absolutely have to.
Yep.
First thing you want to do in any situation is get the hell out of there. And if you can't get out of there, hide. And if you can't hide, then you use your weapon.
Yeah. And I think last year, I believe Ohio passed the stand your ground law too here. So, because it used to be where you're supposed to take every precaution possible to try to avoid.
Yeah.
You know, but it's like now if somebody is threatening you with your life, you don't, it doesn't matter where you're at or anything. You can right then and there you can defend yourself and stand your ground. They just passed that.
And that's the way it should be, because you got so many punks out there that know, well, this guy's got money. I'm going to push him around, and then if he does anything, I'm going to sue him.
Yep.
Like an old biker once told me, he said, everything's fun and games until you get punched in the face. Then the fun stops. Keep bothering somebody and being an asshole, you're going to stop when they punch you in the nose.
Yep. That's true. Right.
Well, I'm gonna let you go. We've been on here a lot. I just wanted to get on here and say hello.
40 minutes. Hey, no problem. 40
Yeah.
minutes. I'm just going to come over here and finish, see if I can put me some more videos out. I've been working on that video on demand. You gotta look into that because I know you got some good stuff.
Not like you.
But you got some
now, buddy.
You got some good stuff. You got.
Hey guys out there, I want to thank y'all for following us, watching us, and I'm going to put your Mr. McStash. I'm going to go in there and see if I can find that state of yours or town. I'll put you on the old wall. And Cool Whip, it was an honor to talk to you again. And
it's been glad to see you. I'm glad to see you're doing good. And,
yeah, you too, man.
Yeah.
So, everybody, thanks a lot. We'll see you next time. And you say Vixen's getting on today?
Tonight, yes. I'm gonna.
Well, you gotta check out Highway Vixen.
Yeah, I'll send you a text. I'm gonna find out for sure when they're going to be on.
All right. We'll see y'all guys later.
Take it easy. Bye.